Hello, residents, business owners, and visitors of La Habra. My name is Delwin Lampkin. I join you in this video message to announce my candidacy and to earn your vote to become your next City Council member for the City of La Habra. As a current resident of this city full of hope and potential, I am certain you and I have seen our city from a variety of different perspectives. In fact, many of the residents I have spoken with have shared that they are lifelong residents of this city. I humbly share that I've resided here for less time, but it is in part that difference in experience within our community that has shaped the diversity of who we are collectively today. For me, it's a kid growing up in a low-income, high-crime community of South Los Angeles, raised by a single mom who served in the military during the Vietnam era, 3 kids on a government salary. I can still recall the violence, drug addiction, and other disparities that plagued my neighborhoods, which at one point culminated to the destruction of an entire community. Yes, the 1992 riots was a moment I remember all too well, living just a couple of blocks from the infamous epicenter of Florence and Normandy Avenue. I spent my entire childhood, even up to my young adult years, fighting for just a shot for me to become something more than a number the media would have you believe me to be for someone who grew up in a volatile community. Certainly, I am not that man that can say I have had the privilege of living my entire life in La Habra, but in making sacrifices and smart financial decisions, I finally made it a few years ago to this place, a place I consider to be a much higher quality of life than I could ever imagine. I come to you as someone who knows what it's like not to have, to make sacrifices, to make tough decisions that may differ from the majority around them, to have firsthand knowledge and experience of how to make something out of nothing. Someone who has never allowed myself to be a victim of life circumstances, but instead, proof of what it means to live the American dream, no matter what your start in life is. Perhaps these are attributes you're looking for in your next city council member. Persistence and tenacity through adversity are tenets both you and I have practiced at some point in our lives for ourselves and for our families within this great city. Despite my own adversities, I stand before you today as a law enforcement professional of 20 years, with 23 years of local government experience, a business owner of 8 years, building from the ground up a consulting firm that is highly sought by other city governments and special districts throughout California, a physically fit candidate who, amongst other combative sports, is a jiu-jitsu practitioner of 12 years, who has competed and won several medals, well-educated, with several accolades, the most recent being a master's degree in organizational leadership and a college certification in human resources, and a world traveler with the intentions of better understanding how to connect with different people from different origins of life to provide service to a wide variety of cultures with different perspectives of the world. The city of La Habra, in its 7.6 square miles, is a small town with big ideals of being generous and caring to one another. A caring community is not just a motto of what we do, but a blueprint of sustainability, recognizing that our greatest strength of surviving as a small city by comparison and as a community is depending on one another. If I'm elected city council member, I will prove that someone who has real-world experience in public safety, leadership development, overcoming adversity, and a simple desire to be of service can run, and if declared winner, can govern in a nonpartisan body, not swayed by political influence, personal gain, and without sacrificing principles. When you came to the city of La Habra, when you started your businesses, when you decided to send your children to schools, when you made the choice to visit and spend your dollars here, you made a promise to do so with the intentions of improving you and your family's quality of life. As your next city council member, I want to help you keep that promise to you and those you care about most. The issues I intend to address to help you keep that promise are a continued high level of public safety, a more fiscally responsible city government, addressing homelessness, affordable housing, the supporting of small and local businesses, leadership development within our city government, and supporting our education system for higher performance. You need a city council member who is not simply going to generalize these commitments to you. It is with that in mind that I highly encourage you to visit delforlahabra2024.com where you will see in detail my thoughts on these topics that are important to the residents, businesses, and visitors of La Habra. In addition to this, you can learn more about who I am as we continue to build our relationship with one another for a stronger La Habra future. Give me that opportunity to be a servant leader beholden to you. Thank you, and I look forward to being of service.